Saint Gormgail died sometime after 1018. The Gorm in his name may mean blue or black, with the Gael meaning Irish. Therefore, a dark-skinned Irishman, perhaps. Harry Clarke signed this drawing in 1923 as Saint Gormgail the Confessor. Clarke had depicted Gormgail wearing a pallium round his neck, which was worn only by archbishops, patriarchs and the Pope. Traditionally he was known as an anam cara or soul friend, and was held in high esteem by many people, some who travelled long distances to consult with him. One, according to legend, was Brian Boru, the High King of Ireland at the time. In this panel, Gormgail is represented standing calmly looking directly at us, wearing a large blue rosary bead over his robes. Both his hands are at his side in an open and inviting gesture, almost suggesting, "I am here whenever you need my assistance. I will listen in a loving, unjudgmental manner." Gormgail was an abbot of Ardilon, meaning High Island, off the coast of Connemara, where he lived a solitary life. He had the reputation of being a spiritual leader of conscience. It was said that he was loved by many, who travelled far and wide to visit this gentleman, who understood the vices and frailties of the human nature and accepted them. A single stone beehive hut, a place of prayer and residence, ties in with the ritual observances of our early church, which included the frequent practice of penitential customs, similar to those of Gormgail. These customs have been recorded in ancient Irish literature, including the Annals. Gormgail's overhead symbol is a beehive-styled stone hut, the type used by early Irish monks. Traces of this style of living quarters were found on Inishrove near the mouth of the River Robe, only a couple of miles from Ballinrobe. They were recorded by the well-known Ballinrobe historian Herbert T. Knox in his book Notes on the Early History of the Dioceses of Tuam, Killala and O'Connery. Clarke titled this predella as "The Story of Gormgail Converting the Pagans." Here we see Gormgail standing on the banks of a river, holding a golden crucifix aloft, while preaching to a small group of people. The kneeling man in the scarlet robes and unusual headpiece on the opposite bank of the river may represent Brian Boru. There is evidence to suggest that this following extract may have been written about Gormgail by St. Ciaran. It is incalculable what benefits are conferred on the soul of man through the ministry of a wise and holy confessor, so that whenever true penitents have earnest recourse to him, both young and old are grounded in their faith and enlightened by the instructions they receive. Gormgail died after Brian Boru in 1018.